In this video, I'm going to show you how to sync your MailChimp account to your blog, so that whenever you publish a new blog post on your blog, your email subscribers will be sent an email without doing the extra work. So sometimes what I will do is, when I publish a new blog post, I will now go write a separate email so that people know that I publish, a new blog post. And sometimes you get busy and you don't have the time and you just let it slide, and that happens. All right, so for those who might be watching me for the very first time, welcome. My name is Adiola, and I help businesses to build their brand awareness online through Pinterest marketing and social media marketing. All right, so this is actually a video request from a client. So right now I am in MailChimp. Now this will work for, I think, most email management software. So you have to have a MailChimp account. It could be free, it could be paid, and then you need to be logged in. So right now I am logged in. And so what I'll do is here, so you can click on campaigns. So here I'll click on create campaigns, and then I'll just slide down here and click on email. And then I'll go here, automated, and they have a few emails you can create based on your goals, right? So here I'm gonna click here, share blog updates, right? And you can change the name, but I'm just gonna leave it, right? Or I can just right here, share new blog posts, right? Share new blog posts. And then if you have multiple lists, right? So right now I only have one. If you have multiple lists, then you have to choose the best list. And then we're going to click on begin. Guys, this is very easy. So, and I'm going to be using my WordPress site, but I believe this will also work for Shopify or Wix or other platforms. If it doesn't, just let me know. Okay, so now you're going to have to get the RSS feed of your blog, right? So to get an RSS feed, MailChimp would actually give you some guidelines, and so you can go get it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab the link, right, for my blog. So I'm just going to go on my site, Social Media Bella, and then I'm going to go on the blog section of my site to grab that link, and then MailChimp will help you to generate your RSS feed. So I'm just going to click on that in the blog section, because this is the landing page for the site. Okay, so I'm just going to go and copy my feed there, right? So MailChimp will give you that, right? Just enter the URL of your blog. So that's the URL of my blog, and I'll just click on enter. And here it's asking, so when do you want to send out the email? So if you publish new blog posts maybe once per week, right, then you can choose. So let's say you publish new blog posts every Wednesdays, for example, right? Then you can. So I'm just going to unselect everything, right? So if you publish new blog posts every Wednesdays and you want it to go out on the same day on Wednesdays, then just click on Wednesday. Or let's say you want to have it go out the following day. So for me, I would have mine go out the following day, so you could choose maybe Thursday. If you publish every Monday, you can have it go out on Monday. Let's say you publish every day, then then obviously you would choose all those days. But I'm just gonna randomly choose Wednesday. And what time do you want it to send out, right? So let's say you publish a new blog post every Wednesdays at 9 a.m. in the morning, and so you can just choose to have the email go out at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. or whatever. So so I'm just going to go in this case and choose lunchtime, because I love sending out new content at lunchtime, because a lot of people well, depending on where your audience are. Most of my audience, they are pretty much based on the East Coast. So lunchtime, people need stuff to do during their lunchtime, so I have stuff go out at lunchtime, or sometimes first thing in the morning, so 9 a.m. all right. And if you publish images on your website and you wanted to to create that template, and I'm going to show you guys an example of an RSS feed from my site, right? So you can click on that, so it will resize. And if you need more help about this whole tutorial, where do I find my RSS feed, if I haven't published a new blog post lately, will the campaign go out? No, it's not gonna go out. It'll only go out when you publish a new post, right? Will my older posts be emailed in the first campaign? No, it's only when you publish a new blog post. Can I pause my campaign? Yes, you can go into MailChimp and pause your campaign. Yeah, so let me just click on next here, and then okay, so right now that's the number of subscribers that I have for this particular account. And again, like I said, if you have a large list or you have multiple lists, right? So you can either have it go out to your entire audience, or if you have a large list and only maybe 20% of them are engaged, which is industry standard for email lists anyway, then you can choose a segment, right, whereby you can choose maybe active subscribers only, or you can have it go out to inactive subscribers. But obviously you want to have your blog post go out to active subscribers, or if you have the bandwidth, you can just have it go out to everybody, or a group of segments. So that could get a little bit complicated. So if let's say you publish in let's say you have your blog post relates to people in a particular country or based on their activity, then you can pretty much customize stuff here, right, and choose the location, the language. But for me, I just have it go out to my entire audience, right? And I'm just gonna click on next here, and yeah, so you guys can see how easy it is. So that's gonna be your campaign name, and so the email subject, that's gonna be the standard, but usually I will just put here, so I'll just put new blog post alert, or just make something up, right? Something that's gonna get them to actually click on your site. New blog post alert, and then RSS feed title, that's gonna be the blog post title. And the dates, that's going to be the dates. But for me, in this case, there's no point to put in the date. So, and then you can also put in emojis, because emojis apparently helps to increase the chances of your emails actually getting open. So it could be a star, or just whatever it is that's going to get them to actually open your email. Okay. So the preview text, because this is a general thing, so you can either leave this blank, or sometimes what I'll just write something here. Right, because so let's say I'm sending an individual email based on that blog post, then this will be different every single time. But because this preview text will be sent out every time you publish a new blog post, this image subjects will be published every time you put out a new blog post, you want to make sure that it's general and not confusing. So again, I'm just gonna put an emoji or something there. So check out our new blog post and hit reply to let us know what you think, and your name. So name, just gonna put there, and then you can so for all my emails are personalized, so that's why my emails always have my name, and then yeah. But then if you just want to have your business name, you can just put it there, and then your business email address, put it there, and yeah. So let's go here. So here you can get a little bit more fancy and choose those, and I'm just gonna click here, personalize the to field, and again I'll show you guys what it looks like. So MailChimp tells you what it means here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'll choose this because sometimes people give me their work email address, and so when I send out an email, I get like an auto response, right? So yeah, let's just click that. So tracking, if you want to track how many people open your email, how they're engaging with it, you want to make sure that you are tracking everything. Track clicks, right? So you can maybe go back in and fix a few things, right, based on if people aren't really clicking, what's the problem, right? So you want to track your opens and clicks, and so opens. So people aren't opening, so you might need to go in and change the subject, because that's what's going to get them to open your emails. And if people aren't clicking, usually you get maybe 2% clicks. If people aren't clicking, maybe work on the body of your email, get something more enticing for people to actually click on your emails. And Google Analytics tracking, that's you have a Shopify account and you want to track how people are engaging with your emails. So from email to your store to checkout, then again you want to embed that here as well. But for me, anything that has to do with Google Analytics, I love to actually go into Google Analytics and check the stats in Google Analytics. But yeah, I can have that there. And then for your e-commerce store, this website, my website, it's not an e-commerce store, it's a service-based website. But if you have a Shopify store, you want to make sure that you click this as well, because again, it's going to track how your readers or your customers are engaging with your blog post and how it's converting into sales or into a specific activity on your store, on your page. Yeah, so yes, you can click on that and just read a little bit more about this. Salesforce, again, that's for an e-commerce based business, or you could even be a coach, and you also want to track your course sales, booking, so on and so forth, right? And yeah, so I don't have ClickTill on my website, so I'm not even gonna bother and click that. And so again, with MailChimp, I really love this part. So you can sync your Twitter and Facebook to MailChimp. So every time you send out a campaign, right? Every time you send out an email, it'll automatically get published on your Facebook page, or it'll be tweeted on Twitter. Again, I'll show you guys what that looks like, right? So this, I've only linked Facebook to this account so I can have it auto-published to Facebook, so that my followers will see it. And then obviously I have a bunch of Facebook pages, so I'll choose that, Social Media Bella. Eventually when I link Twitter, I'll choose that as well, right? So now it's like, rather than, because sometimes when I publish a new when I send out a new email, I'll go on Instagram, Facebook, multiple places to let people know, hey, check your email, right? But now you can just do everything in one click. All right, so all right, well, I'm just gonna put that for now, even though yeah, so I usually so I do have a YouTube channel, and this video, so embedding videos and stuff. But again, I'm just gonna click on that more option because it doesn't hurt, right? So that's pretty much for you have videos and you create a lot of video content. And yeah, so next, and now we're going to choose a template, right? So you can choose from the many templates that MailChimp provides here, right? And just customize it to your own feed. But I'm going to choose one here that relates to blog posts, right? And you can also choose based on themes, saved templates, campaigns, and you can even create your own your own template. But guys, I love to start simple. I'm gonna use this one. And if you have a logo for your business, which I'm sure you will, so you're gonna put in your logo. If you have a GIF, I love using GIFs because it's more it's more interactive, and you can even customize the template a bit more by just dragging and dropping these features, right? Yeah, so this is where you're just gonna go put in your logo. So let me see if I have something already. It doesn't look like I have anything here, right? Yeah, so you're gonna put in your logo. You're gonna so instead of showcase your product, obviously you're gonna change this up and change the text, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna delete this. Delete. Okay. Oops. And so where is the RSS? There it is, right? RSS header. We're just gonna drop it here, right? And so RSS header, that's gonna be your blog post title. The description, that's gonna be the first paragraph or so from your website. And then you can change You can change stuff, updates from the whatever it is that you want, right? Let me take out custom, intermediate, advanced. Okay, so let's just choose intermediate. Okay, so let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, where is it? Oh, okay, so that's it. And then yeah, so you have that. And then actually let me delete this. Delete. Okay, and then RSS item will go here, right? Except title only, full content. No, we don't want to put in full content because we want them to actually go in. So I'm just going to choose excerpt only, and then it'll just just give them maybe the first paragraph, and then they will just go and click read on, right? So here so they just click on that, and then it'll take them to your website. All right, and so I'm just going to delete this part, and then here you can just customize this button to your brand colors, and then you can take them to your site, and then start shopping. You can check out our new, check out the latest, or something you want to call it, right? Check out our latest finds or something like that, right? And then you're gonna put in your URL, and then you can change stuff up. You can change the colors to match your brand colors, put in your hex codes there, and then here, so this is where you can personalize stuff. So you can put related product and what's on sale. So again, that's syncing it to your Shopify store or to your website, so that that image will be different, right? Okay, save and close. Yeah, so product recommendation, or sometimes what I'll do is so you can choose a particular product, or you can choose product recommendation, drag it there. Yeah, so obviously this isn't, so I haven't connected my store because this isn't for a Shopify store. But if you have a Shopify store, you want to make sure that it's connected to MailChimp, and then you can just choose whatever product recommendation, and then you'll click on that, or you can even use this template and just just personalize this aspect and and that aspect as well, right? Okay, and then for your social, right? So you want to make sure that these are actually up to date, right? Because this just says Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and and then follow us, right? So that they will follow you there. And what else? And if you have a video for your business, because videos are also engaging, so you can actually embed a video from YouTube, right, into it. So it could go maybe below here, right? But you want to make sure that this particular template isn't too cluttered, right? You want to make sure it's not cluttered, right? But yeah, so that's pretty much how to set up an RSS feed. So I'm just going to click next. So again, this isn't completed because you have to put in your logo, and that's pretty much it. So you can change that, and yeah, so and then I'm just going to click on save and close there, and next, right? So here you want to check everything, right? So it's saying here campaigns will be sent daily at 12 p.m. Eastern time using this on Wednesdays, right? I'm not sure why it says daily, even though it's not going to be daily, right? On Wednesdays it's going to get sent out, or let's say I publish blog posts on random days. So this week I publish on Tuesday, following week I publish on Thursday, following week I publish on Saturday, for example. Then that's when I'll go in and check all 7, right? So whatever day that I publish, RSS feed will go out, because I don't want to publish the post on Saturday and the email is now going out on a Wednesday, right? And then your audience, make sure it's going to the right list. Subject line, so this is going to be the subject line for every single blog post update. So new blog post alert, and then the title will be there, right? Click now, or I can even add here, right? click now to read or whatever. So preview text, check out our new blog post and hit reply to let us know what you think. And replies, tracking, always track. Sharing, it's gonna get shared on my Facebook in the other posts. And that okay, so I can go back and click that, but this isn't even gonna get sent out, right? And yeah, so let's see, let me just fix this really quickly. So that's pretty much it. So I fixed that error, and then here, right, so I can either click on start RSS, or yeah, or I can send now, right? So I'm just, you know, test things out, right? So yeah, so I'll just click on start RSS or RSS, and yeah, so every Wednesdays when I publish a new blog post, my email list will get an update, right? So it's telling me here, right, done and done. Your first RSS email will go out on August 28th, so that's next week, Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, right? So members of the Social Media Bella services will start receiving new posts from, you know, socialmediabella.com/feed on Wednesday at 12 p.m. right? Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. That's how to schedule a new blog, how to link your blog RSS feed to your MailChimp account, so that every time you publish a new blog post, your email audience will receive it and you don't have to do double work. And you can also auto publish a new campaign to your social media account. Alright, so before I go, I'm just going to quickly show you what it looks like when, you know, you send out a new RSS feed, and also how it looks like when you auto publish it on social media. Alright, so this is it for one of my accounts on my hair site. So this is the RSS feed, right? This is the RSS feed. So this is how I set it up, both from Cause and Glory for this date. I'll probably go back in and change the title so I can actually get more opens, right? So this is pretty much it, right? So this is how I set it up. So that's my the logo and also the image at the background. Again, I set this up about a year ago, so I'm gonna go in and change the template. And so this is the RSS feed title by and the date that I published it. This is the excerpt, so the first paragraph, and then recent articles. This is how I also set it up, right? And then, you know, and then my other product at the bottom, and then my social right there, right? So that's pretty much how it looks. So this is how I set this one up. And I'm also going to show you, so every time I send out a campaign, what it looks like on social, especially on Facebook, because I don't have Twitter linked to my account yet. So I'll show you that really quickly. Alright guys, so this is a sample of that post that I showed you, right? New post from Coins and Glory for this date, right? And then that's it. Again, I'm going to go in and actually change the template, so the title is there, and then I can get more open rates and clicks, right? But that's pretty much what it looks like, right? And then you can click on it, and I believe it shows them the campaign. And then if they are not on my email list, they can, you know, use that opportunity to opt into my email list, right? So make sure to follow me on social. It's at Social Media Bella, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and all over the place. And again, be sure to claim your free download in the description box below. It'll be a Pinterest optimization checklist and pretty much any other freebie that I put in there. And you can also schedule your free 30-minute consultation call with me. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.